It has begun.
Did anyone see this article on Black Enterprise? So in April, the U.S. economy added 177,000 jobs, and the overall unemployment rate held steady at like 4.2%. However, the picture is drastically different for Black women. Their unemployment rate jumped from 5.1% in March to 6.1% in April, translating to 106,000 jobs lost.
Oh, no.
The most significant drop among all demographic groups.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
Flashback. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a Black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a Black man on that same level or higher. If Black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
Now, my brothers, let's be honest. How many lies have we already debunked about the strong, independent Black woman? I mean, we've been told over and over that they're leading the charge in home ownership.
This can't be right. This can't be right.
And that they're the most educated demographic in America. They shout these talking points from TV screens and social media like we don't know how to use Google or something.
So Black women are, of course, the most educated group among all groups.
Ashley just gave an anecdote, but the numbers also show Black women are one of the most educated demographics in this country and one of the least paid.
All of these studies have come out saying that Black women are the best leaders, that Black women are the most educated, that Black women are the ones who are most likely to make a business successful, that Black women essentially are an asset.
Wait, there was an article that just came out that said that actually the most educated demographic in this country right now is Black women. So let me be clear.
When the mainstream media directly lies to people so they can feel more superior, we have a problem here. I've been seeing this headline, Black women are the most educated group in the U.S. It's actually Asians that have the most degree attainment. They are also the most enrolled. Asians by far have the most college degrees in this country.
But don't be fooled. This isn't some harmless victory lap or a desperate attempt to speak their fantasies into existence. No, it's far more sinister than that, I promise you. It's a calculated move, an arrogant flex meant to thumb their nose at Black men. A condescending campaign designed to demoralize and emasculate Black male authority. And while castrated winter soldier simps like Van Jones and Van Lathan wouldn't recognize an insidious, backhanded insult if it came in the form of an axe kick to the skull. Your Grace, Lord Destro has no intentions of letting this slide. We will peel back the layers of these guerrilla tactics as the truth begins to surface about the collapse of the I don't need a man ideology, about the actual chaos and desperation many of these women find themselves in. I want you to never forget the Cold War that was quietly waged against you by the bitter sisterhood. And let this also serve as a reminder to uplift and show gratitude for the smaller but far more valuable population of virtuous feminine Black women, those who honor the anointed role of a man in society, the ones who vow to be his rib, not his cancer. Oof, that's beautiful. I love it.
Meanwhile,
I want you all to take a look at this really quickly. It says a 12-foot statue of a Black woman has been placed in the middle of Times Square in New York, created to represent inclusivity. So as a way of inclusivity, they have placed a statue in the middle of New York City. And also with that statue, they have, it's a monument. Some people have considered it to be a movement. Now that's one headline, but I want you to take a moment and look at the next headline. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics April jobs report shows Black women lost 106,000 jobs in April.
Can't be. These can't be right.
Now, before you start randomly sending out cash apps to ex-girlfriends and side chicks, well, not the army of Cobra, by the way.
It's round. It's round.
Just remember hearing these strong, independent women play in your face like this just a few months and years ago, when they believed that they were on some sort of international glow-up tour.
Flashback.
I do not agree with giving a man anything. Nothing. A woman should never give a man anything. And that's because men thrive and men are the best versions of themselves when they are independent and they're making money.
Ladies, repeat after me. You never help a man. Again, you never help a man.
Hey, so check it. You're in a relationship for about 4 years, but recently your man just lost his job. In a situation like that, what would you do?
Yeah, of course I'd still be with him as long as the intent is for him to seek new employment. That's actually happened to me before. So I held it down just a little bit. It wasn't for long.
Good.
You know, life happens, especially when that happened to me. It was COVID time.
Good.
So I was an essential worker, but, you know, a lot of people got laid off. So it's cool.
Yeah.
As long as he's not trying to stay like that permanently. But it's okay with me.
Facts.
Would you rather be trapped in the forest with a black man or a bear?
Definitely a bear. I ain't gonna cap.
What? Why a bear?
Cause I feel like the bear wouldn't try to me. You know, I'd rather die than to get. You know what I'm saying?
So why not the black man?
Why not the black man? Because they be a little wild out here. Like, they lack boundaries more than any other race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Now, if you would say like a white man or something, I don't know.
But the facts and the statistics are starting to expose a brutal truth. These women made a serious miscalculation when they burned their bridges with the nuclear family and turned their backs on the black man. Look around, brothers. The government is shrinking, and many of the jobs they used to dangle in front of your faces like trophies are quietly being replaced by AI. The future is circling back to what men have always brought to the table: mind and muscle. Yes, manual labor, STEM, skilled trades. These fields are rising in value again. Not those liberal arts jobs that once propped up the illusion of the strong, independent woman. Take note of the shift, my brothers. The storm is changing direction, and like we've done since the dawn of time, we must adapt.
The highest rate of unemployment amongst all workers. That means that globally, black women have been laid off. Last month, globally, 106,000 black women were laid off. Consistent job loss. But then, for some reason, you get a statue in the middle of a major city.
Meanwhile,
Black men unemployment decreased from 6.1% to 5.6%. And these figures suggest that black women are facing a unique challenge in the current labor market.
So wait, did you catch that? Did you hear today's mathematics? Trust me, the mainstream media won't say a word about it. But yes, black men actually gained jobs last month. Around 48,000 to be exact. We're talking 55,000 so-called broke men are no longer unemployed, while the strong independent woman lost 106,000 jobs in the same time frame. The unemployment rate for black men has dropped from 6.1% to 5.6%. This is truly a Cobra la 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 moment. So amidst all the quote broke man slander, these same men quietly gained some yards on the field. But here is the real question. What will you do with this momentum? Will you once again empower the bitter sisterhood with this influx of funds? Will you once again simp it forward on first dates, Puff Daddy baby lotion, and car notes? Or will you have some discipline? Will you raise the standards of the community and demand nothing less than excellence? Well, I guess we'll see. But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So be Lord Destro has spoken.